Hey everybody, good morning. Nothing special here. I just wanted to do a real quick VR for Mike over at Baseball Card Collector. Let me get my list together. What we're talking about today is the 10 most iconic baseball cards. Not valuable, not your favorite, just the most iconic. Like, baseball card collectors see these cards and they know, like, this is it. This is it. Again, not the most popular, but like, these cards represent the hobby. And I think it's an interesting question, and I think it's really hard to do. Like, it would have been easier if we did it by eras. Like, these are the 10 most iconic pre-war, 10 most like 80s cards or 90s cards or modern cards, however you want to look at it. But I think if you broke it up, you could do it. It would have been easier to make this list. So mine, because I feel like I collect a lot of different things, is probably a little bit different than a lot of folks. But I do also think that there are some in here that are they're just staples. Like, everybody's gonna have it. So here's my top 10 from the least iconic of the top 10 to the most iconic. And I actually have two of these cards. Pretty fun. So I'm going to show you some images that I just ripped off the internet real quick. Like I said, I'm going to just make this a real fast one so you don't have to listen to my voice too long. But when a fellow Texas Rangers fan is like, hey, here's a question for the community, you got to do it. You got to do it. Because it's more fun to do this than watch the Rangers play right now. Number 10 is, shout out to Doogie's Dugout, is the 2011 Topps Update Mike Trout rookie card. I just think this is like the tops for modern cards. This card and the buzz around it have brought so many people into the hobby. Honorable mention, like I remember like the Strasburg rookie came out around the same time, and the Bryce Harper rookie came out around right about the same time. Those were really getting a lot of new collectors in it. But I think the Trout Topps Update 2011, that's it, man. That is it. Next, number 9 on my list is the 1989 Fleer Billy Ripken F-Face card. Yeah, I just think it's iconic. It's like, cards are made for kids, right? I mean, we're all adults and we collect cards because we love the sport, we love the hobby, and it makes us feel like kids. And that one just screams kid. And I actually have that card, which is amazing. My buddy Anthony Pruitt sent me one. I was just straight giggle fest when I got it. I just think it's an amazing card. And I think it's iconic. Again, not the most valuable, not the most popular, but iconic, I think, in my opinion. Next, I got to work in old Donnie baseball. 1984 Donruss Donnie baseball rookie card. I think this is one of the biggest cards of the 80s. I love it. I love this card. I do also have this one. I have two, actually. I was gifted both of them, which is amazing. One by the wonderful Julie Farnham and one by Jerry over at the Part-Time Ripper. Amazing. Amazing to have those in my collection. It's the card I really wanted as a kid and couldn't afford because, your lawn mowing money only goes so far. Next was a card that wasn't hard to get necessarily because it's straight junk era. But when you got it, you were like, man, this is the best day of my life. That, of course, is the 1990 score Bo Jackson. Just the epitome of what every kid wanted to be. Like, the greatest dual sport athlete ever. The image is just amazing. Like, I love it. I've pulled this card a couple times, and I still get excited every time I do it. Bo Jackson is so fun to collect. He was such an amazing athlete. What a huge personality in the 90s. Like, you had Bo Jackson, you had Wayne Gretzky, you had Michael Jordan, and by the way, they all had a cartoon together. So, this was sport. I mean, Bo Jackson was amazing. I had to have it on there. I just think this, when you see this, you're like, oh yeah. Even if you might not even know the card, you know that image. That image is just so famous, and I had to be on my list. Now we're going to get a little bit more vintage. We're going to do the 1968 Topps. Of course, this is the Nolan Ryan rookie card. I know this one has, all of these next cards are on my dream list and will probably never have. But the 68 Ryan, I think, is amazing. Iconic. Just iconic. Next, we have the 54 Hank Aaron rookie card. I believe it's his only rookie card. And it's just amazing. What an amazing image. I love that set. Just, again, iconic for one of the greatest ball players to ever play. Absolutely amazing. Then we're going to move to the 48 Leaf Jackie. Also, just like when you picture picking up those books that had like the baseball card magazines, and the books are like, this is the history of the baseball cards and the values and stuff like that. The almanacs that you used to get as a kid, like this was always on there somewhere. Like there was an image, like this image is everywhere. Jackie, of course, so important to the game, and what a ball player. So yeah, that's on my list. Number 3 is the 33 Gotti. Sorry, I said Gotti. Gotti, Babe Ruth. Again, this is another one of those images. These are all going to be just ultra iconic. Like these are all museum worthy. Then it's going to be the 52 Topps Mickey Mantle. Although I prefer the 51 Bowman, just to be honest, so we're on the same page. But the 52, as far as being iconic, it is. And then the number 1 is the Honus Wagner, the TT06. It's guaranteed. Like how is there possibly a card that's more famous than the T206 Honus Wagner? Just the history behind it. Of course, the values are skyrocketing. He was a great ball player. The mystery behind it, you had that one. I shouldn't even tell the story, but the one where they actually trimmed it, and it's got a name for it, and I can't remember off the top of my head. I haven't had enough coffee, but yeah. And then like, oh well, there's not enough because he didn't do. He was anti-tobacco, and then you're like, oh well, what all about all these images where he's got a mouthful full of chaw, and anyway, it's an interesting card, super rare, super valuable, and it's. Yeah, I don't think there's a card that's more iconic in the industry than that. How many reprints of that card have been made? Yeah, that's it. That's my top 10. I don't know that you'll agree with it. Most of you aren't going to agree with the Donnie baseball, but let's face it, it's me. I gotta work it in somewhere. If I can work in Mattingly on a list, I'm going to. But I love it. Yeah, I enjoyed it. It was quick. I hope y'all have a great weekend, and I'll talk to you later. Bye, y'all.
In no way are we judging nerds. Hey, we are pretty nerdy ourselves.